Hello, Taurus and Capricorn, and welcome to Victory House Intuitive Tarot. Thank you for being here. You'll have to forgive me. I'm very tired. I'm in the process of getting ready to move tomorrow, and the last 90 days for me have been crazy. Hence the new format for last month and this month. I missed July because I was going through something pretty intricate and in-depth, so it took all my time. But so forgive me for that. The 30-minute free readings are on pause until after the first of the year. I have neck surgery coming up in the fall. They keep changing the date on me, but it will be anywhere between September and November. So anyway. So I already put out this is the Earth sign video, but I put out Virgo on its own because it's its birthday. So the happy birthday Virgo video is out there. And this will be Taurus and Capricorn. Capricorn, you'll be timestamped down in the description box, okay? Same thing came up as last time. So Taurus, you're being cautioned to proceed with, well, you're being asked to proceed with caution, okay? So I feel like don't be hasty and impulsive with any upcoming decisions. All right, what we got for Taurus, please? The signing of a legal contract, and yes. So you may be signing on to a new job. You might be buying a new house, getting an apartment. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments, okay? But you're feeling very alone right now. And you might be listening to a lot of music, or you're being encouraged to listen to a lot of music. They want you to slow down. You're going too fast. Everything is scattered, and you're not aware of your surroundings. So I've got 4, 5 warning cards here, okay? You're feeling alone and empty, and you're scattered, okay? Because you're not slowing down, you're not resting, you're not relaxing. And we have caution, slow down, be warned of your surroundings, and proceed with caution. You have a tendency to hurt yourself by doing stupid things sometimes, tripping or not paying attention where you're walking. So, that could be part of this warning too. And quit beating yourself up about last year, about the recent past. There's going to be a healing. There's some good luck and abundance coming your way with some good news. So things are going to get better. They are going to improve for you. And there's healing here. So, and contentment. So continue to ask the Lord to help you get through this. Because I feel like you're needing a lot of strength here. I don't know why I dived right into these cards, but I did. I was going to use the tarot. What else for Taurus? What else for Taurus? You're on the right path. I see a Virgo coming in your life. And everything you want's within reach. There might be a Virgo from your past you're saying no to, or it could be a child you're saying no to, but you're telling somebody no, and it most likely they have strong Virgo in them. All right. Let's go into tarot. What do we have for Taurus, please? What do we have for Taurus, Lord Jesus? Alright. We got a card in here. We have the Page of Swords. So a lot of loneliness, introspection, trying to figure things out, hiding from hurt, withdrawing from hurt. I feel somebody's helping you out, and they're going to help you move on to calmer waters. but you're adverse to the change. Like someone wants to give you help and you're like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to take your money. But there's this sudden change and movement and activity coming your way. Could have to do with the signing of this legal contract. And you're putting your defenses down, and I see you being more happy in the month of September. I feel it comes more towards the end, after the 23rd of September, 21st, somewhere in that range. And there's a huge change that occurs in your life. There's a huge transformation. You could be moving. Your whole world could be changing. You're moving to a new place to live. You're moving to a new job. Like, you've got the bull by the horns right now. You basically have yourself by the horns, Taurus, and you're taking the lead. Something bit me. Sorry. You're a little defensive with people. You're hurting because you don't have the kind of money that you're normally accustomed to, and it's been a long road, and you're trying to figure things out. But I do see you going on a new journey, but you're taking on too much. You've got to stop, relax, calm down, have some time to just rebuild yourself, okay? Yeah. I see a new romance possibly coming your way. You're going to get back on your feet. You are. You're going to be independent again. But there's something here about a romance, and you're not sure that you want to go there. Or you're dealing with someone who's stubborn and stuck in their ways. It could be you. It could be them. But you're being led to a new emotional path, but you're like, I don't want it. But I see commitment here. But there's some kind of there's like something that's not meshing with you two. Like this person wants commitment from you, wants to be with you, but you're like, I've had it with the opposite sex or whatever your sexual preferences are. You're like, I'm done. Okay? You're done. Okay. What else for September for Taurus? Everything that's holding you back is you. It's you. You're keeping yourself imprisoned in... Here's the thing about Taurus. They don't like change. They get stuck in the same old patterns and they stay that way. Like the old man who gets up every day, has his cup of coffee, reads the paper. If his morning doesn't go like that, he gets bitchy, right? He's got a routine. Okay. There is some kind of message or communication coming your way that's going to bring you, it's going to upright you. I feel you're going through some tough lessons right now, and you're maybe having to have learned your lessons. I don't know. But I just want you to know that it's going to work out. It's going to work out. And you might be in some kind of... You might end up in some kind of position where you're in control. You have the power. You could be the boss or the supervisor. So, that's that. Let's see what we have for romance, and then we'll move on to Capricorn. Deception. Someone's lying to you, or you lied to somebody. You caused some type of deception. All right. There could be some kind of romantic person in your life and they're not being honest with you, or you're not being honest with them. There's some kind of codependency here. I don't feel there's true love. I feel like it's more like infatuation. There's a need to forgive and learn here, and let go of being in control. So we did have that King of Wands. You do like to take charge of the situation. But now is not the time to be forceful with anything. All right, we are at 8 minutes. I can't see. 8:54. for Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. What do we have? Spirit guides for Capricorn. I hope you guys are doing well. I know you've been going through a little bit of tough time. I hope you've pushed through. All the earth signs are going through a tough time right now. It's a lot of indecision. There's relationships that, do I go with it or do I not go with it? And you're not quite sure what to do. Spirit guides, clear the energy of the cards, and let's get the energy of Capricorn in here. Capricorn, the energy of Capricorn. I see some help coming your way, some equal give and take, you having the money to do what you need to do. So it sounds like you've been working on your shit since the last reading. That's good. Kudos to you guys. Alright. You finally have what you want, but there's something restricting you from moving on. I have you and a Pisces woman with some Pisces woman or man, whatever your sex is, sorry. I tend to fall into my train of thought for me as a woman. But, dog hair everywhere. Yeti, yeti, yeti. There's some kind of influence over you that's keeping you from me. Or, sorry, I don't know why I said that. There's some kind of negative influence here that's keeping you from moving forward with a strong, spiritual, emotionally balanced, most likely Pisces or Cancer, woman or man. There's this player energy here. You're not ready to settle down. Whatever's going on here, someone's walking away. I feel it's you walking away from this water sign or fire sign. It's like... Sorry, I'm having a hard time explaining the feelings and emotions behind this. Give me clarity over this person who won't walk down the path with the other person. Give me clarity. You're not ready to be in a happy, committed relationship. There's a lot of indecision over commitment here. There's some trying to have the strength to communicate how you feel with this person, about this person. You like spending time with them at their home, or they in your home. But you're not willing to take on the stress of having a new relationship, which doesn't have to be stressful. It doesn't. But there's a lot of indecision here. Like, I feel you're happy and content with having your own place. You don't have a lot of strength here. What else? What else? I feel you're choosing not to feel. You're choosing not to move forward. You're not going to put the work in. You're not putting the work in, or they're not putting the work in with you. So sad. Because I see some good things here between you two. Well, this is you want to hold back, but you're delaying. Like, 1 minute I'm going forward towards this person, the next minute you're not going forward. You're very discontent and bored. You're very attracted to this person. You want to hold back, but you're delaying a total break off here. Like, there's still some kind of communication going on. Yeah. Everything's telling me you're not going towards this person, or they're not going towards you. So if your questions this month is about love and relationships, they're not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. So let's see what else we have for you, Capricorn. For the energy, give me Capricorn. You're going to be really busy in September. There's a lot to get done. I see you filling out paperwork. Yeah, I'm hearing, I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to, like, I feel that there's a bunch of things you need to, like, a bunch of steps that need to happen. And you're, like, working on getting them all done. Okay, so we have strong Cancer energy. The person in the reading, the upside down King of Cups, could have been a Cancer. There's disappointments here, and there's some delays that are in your favor. So maybe you and this person take a break, but you end up back together, possibly down the road. Or there's a reconciliation of some sort. So, I really feel this has to do with this relationship. It's not what you thought it would be. It surprised you, and you weren't ready for this. Like, you were like, you're not what I expected. I wasn't ready for this. I kind of just wanted to play around. Now you're having a lot of unhappy and negative thoughts over this person. I also feel this person, they were a little bit more stable than you. They had a little bit more money than you, and that bothered you because you couldn't treat that person on the level that they could treat you. In other words, they had the ability to buy extra things. You're more on a budget right now. But your money is going to increase. And I told a Capricorn this the other day, you're going to have money. First, it's going to start around October, go through the spring. It depends on who you are and where you're at in your life and what God has planned for you. But by summer of next year, you'll be making a lot more money. You're going to get what you want. Everything's close. Like, your goals are close. A lot of daydreaming. It is time to make a decision. But be warned of your surroundings. Someone wants to take from you. I see you reuniting with a Pisces. But they have a little anger and resentment towards you. But, like, I feel whoever this person is, they're strong Pisces, Cancer. You're walking away, but then you realize you miss them. And you start wishing you could get back together with this person. Yeah. And there's some kind of closure. So there's a small wish regarding this person. It's going to be granted, whatever that is for you. I feel you're going to heal. I don't have the healing card here, but I feel you're going to heal. All right. Let's get you an affirmation. I forgot to do this with Taurus. Give me an affirmation for Capricorn, the most perfect affirmation for Capricorn for the month of September. I take a nice... Okay. I am willing to release the need for this... I'm willing to release the need for this condition. I feel like you put yourself into a place in self-protective mode. And it's what keeps you from committing to this water sign. All right. I take a nice deep breath and release all resistance to healing. So I feel this water sign brings healing into your life, and it gives you the things you long for, but now that it's here, you're afraid of it. So, interesting. Interesting. Alright, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Show your love. Okay? All information regarding payments, booking readings are down below. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.